Before the breath, before the flame, our souls said yes, before we knew our name. Sacred rage on holy ground, wayward travelers homeward bound, incarnate souls who heard the call. We chose the veil, we chose the fall. This realm is forged in love and loss. We signed the contract, knew the cost. The stage was set before our birth. We came to bring heaven to earth. And when the fire rises in your chest, that holy ache that will not let you rest, it is not darkness pulling you below. It is the deepest part of you that knows.
Sacred rage on holy ground,
Holy ground,
the lost are found, the lost are found. We walk through tragedy to love,
reclaiming what we're worthy of.
sacred rage, it lights the way.
Lights the way,
We chose this life,
we chose this day. Actors cast in a cosmic play. We wore the veil, forgot the way. But something ancient stirs below. The sacred knowing, the forgetting couldn't slow. The grief is real, the wound runs deep. Soul contracts we swore to keep, but underneath the ash and bone, the rage reminds us we are not alone. And when the thunder rises in your blood, that is not rage alone, that is the flood of every truth your waking mind denies. That is divinity refusing disguise.
sacred rage on holy ground.
Holy ground,
The lost are found, the lost are found. We walk through tragedy to love,
reclaiming what we're worthy of.
sacred rage, it lights the way.
Lights the way,
We chose this life,
we chose this day. We did not fall, we chose descent. No accident, an ancient oath, we were sent. Through 1,000 lifetimes, you're still standing here, dismantling the darkness, vanquishing the fear. I am the flame that will not be erased. I am the stone that sanctifies this place. I am the grief that alchemized to gold. I am the story that must now be told.
sacred rage on holy ground.
Holy ground,
The lost are found, the lost are
found,
We walk through tragedy to love,
reclaiming what we're worthy of.
sacred rage, it breaks the cage.
Breaks the cage,
We chose this life,
we chose this age.
sacred rage on
Holy ground, holy ground, we signed the contract. We are homeward bound. The rage was never the enemy.